Alright, so I've just bought these earphones. I've been using my original ones I got with my iPod Touch, you know, the original Apple ones, but the rubber fell apart and they started to break. So I tried to use these ones, which came with my old phone, which is made by HTC. Like, they feel nice, but the earpiece bit there is just too big. So I've got these ones which are in-ear buds. And these are made by Skullcandy. I've had a pair of Skullcandys before. They weren't great, they weren't as good as my iPod ones, but they were more comfortable. Kind of just got them on a whim because they were like so cheap. So let's cut these open, have a look. It's not very friendly packaging. Right. Let's rip it out so you can see what we've got. Try not to break them. Oh dear. So that's kind of like the booklet. It only has a 90-day warranty. They also come with these other two little buds. So yeah, the buds that they've come with are kind of that big, they look good, and they've also come with this other set, which are a little bit smaller in case you've got smaller ears there. And the cable is kind of like one of those cheap looking cables, which is like, I don't know, it's very thin. You've got a divider here, and they're not divided actually at the divider, so here you can probably pull them and they'll rip. So down like that, and at the ends it's kind of got this Rasta colouring. They look right, but I'll test these out and see how they get on. So yeah, I'll give these a demo. Alright, so quickly to wrap this up before my battery runs out. So I've just tested these ones in the middle, and for comparison I've tested them against my free headphones which came with a HTC phone, pretty standard. And I've also tested these against the latest headphones that come with an iPhone or an iPod Touch. Against these free HTC ones, they're much better. These HTC ones don't carry any bass. They're very tinny and very cheap. They just sound really bad, like the ones that you might buy on eBay for like 10p. So yeah, we'll just ignore these ones for now. Against these ones, there's some strengths and weaknesses between them. The main strength is the Skullcandy one just feel much nicer in the ear. Again, because I think this rubber thing kind of you can make it fit to your ear. Not to say that these Apple ones are uncomfortable, but these, because they're like one size and they're plastic, for me the left one especially just pops out really easily. If I sit still, I can keep them in, but walking or anything else, they'll come out a bit and they'll hook on my ear like that, and all the bass just goes as soon as they do that, so they're not very practical. If I were to compare the sound when they're actually in my ear, and yeah, these ones are superior. They've just got, it's just much more clean, the bass is more clean, the high is more clean, and everything sounds kind of good. With these, they sound cheap in comparison to these ones, and they sound much superior in comparison to the really cheap ones. So I'm not going to say these are like mid, but these are probably maybe just below mid in terms of sound, but they're really comfortable and they're really tight, so when they're in the ear they're like that, you're not going to like knock them or anything. So the size of them is really good. Also the sound quality on these is acceptable. It's not too bad, and unless you really compare it to something else or you've had a really good set before, you know, you might not notice it. So yeah, hope that was useful to you. So yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you like that,